I'm Tim from CTV and I'm here with Vikki from Headspace, and we're going to be talking about peer pressure. Peer pressure is an increasingly influential factor during adolescence. What is peer pressure and why are teenagers most susceptible to it?
Well, I guess what we think about in mental health with young people is that one of the things that young people have to do is grow up and move away from their families, and in that period of time, it's actually necessary that the shift in your life moves away from your family, and friendships become more important, and most people kind of know how that feels. And so I guess what we would try and say is the relationships with your family are really, really important. Relationship with friends are really important, and all the other things that you do. And I guess the way I think about peer pressure is it's kind of when people feel more influenced by their mates in perhaps things that they wouldn't normally want to do, and they're not able to use the other kind of bits of their lives to counterbalance that, if that makes sense. So, if friends are, train surfing, I don't know why I'm using that example, but and you really don't want to do it, but you're too scared to let your parents know, or your mates in your sporting club or whatever. And so it's kind of when young people end up on their own with that kind of pressure, and lead to them doing things that they wouldn't normally do.
Yeah. What are some of the costs involved with peer pressure, especially when it relates to risk-taking behaviour, substance abuse or other dangerous behaviours?
I think the biggest risk from my perspective is what I was kind of referring to, which is that you're on your own. Like you're in a situation where you're doing something you don't want to do, and you're completely on your own because that group of friends you think want to do it, all of them, and all the other people that you know in your life don't know that you're doing it. So I would like if we could get to a place where if people were doing something that, even if they knew that their parents or some other adult that they trust was not going to necessarily think it was ace that they were doing it, but that they could tell someone, because actually we can keep people safer if there's someone that knows.
Thank you very much for your time, Vikki. Good talking to you.